Hi guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 career mode here today on the channel. We're back. This is season 1 episode 13. Here today we have the final episode of season 1 and it's a massive episode. Here today we have the FA Cup final against Manchester City at Wembley. We also face Conte's Inter Milan, where we face our former player Romelu Lukaku in the Europa League final. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far and players you would like me to sign in January for next year and next season as well. So season 2, I'm going to officially delighted to announce that we will be doing season 2 of the Manchester United career mode and the Real Madrid. So stay tuned for that one. If you're not enjoying the series for whatever reason, feel free to leave a dislike. That's why the button is there for. So here today we can officially go for a domestic treble. We have won the Premier League, with surprisingly Newcastle United finishing in second. They're going to have Champions League football next season. Liverpool finishing in third. So we've managed to win the EFL Cup against Manchester City already this season, 2-1. Hopefully we can have a similar result in the FA Cup. Manchester City finished in 5th this year, only making European qualification in the Europa League. However, they've had a decent run in the Cups, which they've been focusing on. They got to the FA Cup final here, and they did get to the Carabao EFL Cup final, but they did lose to me. However, they've made it all the way to the UEFA Champions League final. So technically, we can win a quadruple, including the Europa League, but we also can win a domestic treble here. They had a pretty easy run to the final, getting drawn against Carabao and Brentford. We did have to face Spurs in the semis, which we were able to topple. But let's have a look at Manchester City's squad. A 4-3-3, Aguero, Sane, Bernardo Silva, Rodri in the DM, David Silva there, KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, and of course Ederson in goal. João Cancelo, Kanate, Laporte, Sanchez making up the back line, and they've managed to drop Marcelo by the look of it, and there's no Rakitic there for now. And we're underway, back down in Wembley for a second time this season. The Citizens look likely to score more so than us. 14 minutes in. United playing on the back foot, trying to create a counter-attack. Manchester City, Fraudiol has put way too many players forward here. And it's Martial with the cutback, waiting for support. It's Milinkovic-Savic to bend it past Ederson there, scoring a magnificent goal, and that's something special in the FA Cup final. We start off the scoring once again at Wembley. We're 1-0 up in the FA Cup final. Come on, United! The United way is back. Winning ways are back at Old Trafford, and obviously in our career, and we're one step closer to be getting Champions League football next season, along with Newcastle and Liverpool, which is crazy to see. Guardiola there, furious on the touchline. 3 goals for Savic this season. City trying to build something up. Rodri coming forward. De Bruyne slips through David Silva in the midfield. Aguero at the edge of the area. It's Aguero looking to bend it, and he scored an absolute beauty there. That's outstanding from Manchester City's number 9. It's Sergio Aguero at the edge of the area. David De Gea couldn't contend with the curling kick. Finesse. It's 1-1 in the FA Cup final. Technically, he's playing a number 9 role, but he's number 10 for Manchester City. Aguero puts it into the back of the net. What a strike. A good goal. He scores his second for the FA Cup. City on the break here, oozing with confidence after that. Oh, they're pushing here. Aguero. David Silva. Oh, my God. Aguero selfishly brings it back to Rodri. Silva. David Silva now. They're looking more frightful in the final third than me with that equaliser. Trying to create a break here now. De Bruyne pushing forward. It's KDB to find David Silva. Inside to Aguero. De Bruyne makes it 2-1. The Red Devils are down in the FA Cup final. Will this be a deciding factor of the season? De Bruyne makes it 2-1 there just before the 53rd. And the Red Devils are down. I think we can come back in this. Kane waits for the overlapping run with Sancho. Sancho on the right. Burns Davison Sanchez. It's Sancho! Jadon Sancho, the former Manchester City man. Dropped by Guardiola, told he wasn't good enough for the first team. Went out on his own at Dortmund, and now he is a Red Devil through and through. It's Jadon Sancho, the England international, to bring us back in this match. It's 2-2. Curling it past Manchester City. Alright, it's 2-2. We need to make some substitutions here to shore on this victory. Rashford's going to come on. We'll do our tactic of bringing Milinkovic-Savic into attacking midfield. Neves can come on to hold for us. De Bruyne nearly got through there. De Gea brings it back. Lindelof. Pogba. Kane waiting for a run. It's Sancho to beat Sanchez there, playing as sort of a left back central defender. Oh no, and that might have been it. Sanchez hits the post. Rashford now to Milinkovic-Savic. It's Sancho. It's Sancho to climb up clutch in Fergie time just before the 89th there. It's 3-2. It's a spectacular goal by Jadon Sancho there, running rampant through the Manchester City defence. It's Jadon Sancho to climb up clutch for us. Chat shit, get banged. Sancho drills it into the bottom left there. Snatch and grab. Very late on by Sancho there. Edison sticks out a boot. But it wasn't to be. 3-2. What an epic and unbelievable FA Cup final against Guardiola. And that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We've managed to clutch it in the dying minutes of the match. In Fergie time, Jadon Sancho scored a brace there. And Milinkovic-Savic picking up the goal as well. Manchester City have lost their second cup final this year. And I'm sure everyone at Manchester, everyone at Old Trafford, the Red Devils will be cheering for Atleti against Manchester City in the Champions League final. Unfortunately, we're only in the Europa League against Inter, which is going to be a tough one. But welcome to the second match of today's episode. We face Conte's Inter in the Europa League. We've managed to win 2 cup finals, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and the Premier League. We won a domestic treble, and now we have a chance to win a quadruple here if we can beat Inter Milan in the Europa League. Harry Kane has played fantastic this season, and it's a bit banter FC that Romelu Lukaku, our former player, has made it to the final. We've had a pretty decent run, a lot of fixtures in the Europa League we've had to play this season. We've gone to Croatia, Russia, Romania, just to name a few, and unfortunately Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, Porto and PSG didn't get too far. But let's get stuck into Conte's Inter here today. Let's face our former player Romelu Lukaku. Okay guys, welcome to Dortmund. The Italian side has flown to Germany, and so with us. We're playing at Borussia Dortmund's stadium. Pretty decent neutral ground. We obviously have to travel a couple more countries and Italy, of course. But let's see in Season 1 of the FIFA 20 Career Mode who Inter Milan are going to be fielding here today. It looks like they still have Icardi and Lukaku up top. That is a terrifying two-man attack. So, Conte's Inter are playing a 3 at the back. De Vrij, Godin, Skriniar, Egerstein, Brozovic, or whatever. Who else we got there? So I haven't played a 3 at the back formation. We've got to be careful because those 3 defenders are really quite good. Who else we got there? Eggestein, Icardi, and Romelu Lukaku up top, 85 rated. Alrighty, let's get stuck into Conte's Inter. I haven't played against a 3 at the back formation. It's going to be interesting. So they're going to dominate us in midfield. So we need to control possession, make sure we hit our triangle passes, be cool, calm, and collected in the midfield, and clinical in the final third. Fernandez at the back post. Sanchez scored 2 midweek, and it wasn't to be. Total football we need to bring. It's Savic. Fernandez slips through Harry Kane. It's Harry Kane! Oh my god. He has been phenomenal this season. He has breathed a massive... he's breathed new life into Old Trafford. It's like a fucking dragon breathing down the enemy opposition. Harry Kane starts off the scoring there for the Red Devils. 3 at the back wasn't the best choice for Conte, and they go 1-0 down. We have a chance to win our first piece of European silverware in the Europa League, adding it to the trophy cabinet. Harry Kane scores his whopping 9th goal of the campaign. Alrighty, guys. We will be going through the stats at the end of the episode as well for Season 1. I will be doing Season 2, of course. We're going to make some substitutions. Let's bring on Rashford. Let's bring on Danny James. And we'll bring on Neves as well. We'll let him play attacking midfield just to spice things up. Savic. Pogba. Neves. It's Kane. Who's this? It's Victor! Victor Lindelof! Charging forward. I guess he was unmarked there because they're playing a 3 at the back formation. It threw him forward. It's Victor Lindelof in Season 1, Episode 13 to score his first Manchester United goal under me. That must be his first Europa League goal as well. Look at this overlapping run. I thought that was someone else. It's Victor Lindelof, my centre-back, to hammer that into the bottom left, curling away. He's got the perfect rotation on the ball, curls it into the bottom right, left, inch perfect. What can I say? It's a wonder goal from the centre-back there. And what is it? Was it his first? Yeah, it's his first Europa League goal. It's in the final, the Swede. Icardi, Romelu Lukaku, determined to score against his old club, but he's been too quiet, lacking service in this match. Icardi finds, Napolitano manages to break Dave's clean sheet 3 minutes in. Park the bus, Jose Mourinho. Simpzy parked that fucking bus. Dave's unfortunately conceded a late goal there, but it looks like we're going to win our second Europa League if we can just sort of hold on here. And it's a nice little flick on there. Just eases it past David De Gea. Oh, he's just a little bit suspect at the back. But maybe that's just ultimate difficulty at the end of the day. Maybe I'm being too overly critical of David De Gea. It's Matteo Politano. And that's it. The full-time whistle has blown, guys. We've managed to win our second Europa League final. The first under Jose Mourinho, then myself. 2-1. Harry Kane started off the scoring in the 13th. Victor Lindelof came out clutch and scored the winner in unbelievable scenes. Unfortunately, we did concede a late goal to destroy the clean sheet. But that's it. That is the end of Season 1 of my Manchester United career, mate. I just want to thank each and every one of you for all the fantastic support on it. We will be doing Season 2. And we will be progressing to the future. So next season, next year, next time around, we will have European Champions League football to contend with. And for now, we're going to be going through the stats. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at the dynamic player potentials, with myself playing the majority of Season 1, and we've won a domestic treble and quadruple as well. Still going to be continuing with my Real Madrid career series as well. And, career mode tutorials and such. So Newcastle finished in second, Liverpool third, Spurs fourth, Manchester City finishing fifth, and Norwich, Southampton, Sheffield United getting relegated there as well. Arsenal finishing in eighth. Chelsea, Arsenal don't have European football next season, so it's going to be interesting to see how well they do next season. 3-2 we managed to beat Man City, and 2-1 there. So really, it's a cup final. Manchester City fought valiantly, but we were just more clinical in the final third. Liverpool won the UEFA Super Cup, but Manchester City are crowned champions of Europe in a 2-1 victory against Atletico. Manchester City, even though we've gone and won a treble, a domestic treble and a quadruple, I feel kind of gutted that Manchester City are now the champions of Europe. Liverpool last season, now Manchester City. It's up to us next season, season 2. The main objective, I say it now, win or fail. We need to win, or otherwise it will be a fail. Sancho's gone up a +3 this season. Savic a 2. Rashford with a 2. Martial with a 2. Digne with a 2 as well. Ruben Neves with a 2. Lindelof with a 2. Maguire with just a 1. Wan-Bissaka with a 4, which is nuts. McTominay, Darlow, Henderson on loan. Fosu Mensah's gone up. 2 and Zabi on loan's gone up. 1 at Sevilla. Gomez gone up 3 on loan at Schalke. Greenwood's gone up in stats a bit. Hamilton out on loan. Gardner at Swansea. Roberts from the Youth Academy's gone up a bit. And Tanner and Hara going up slightly as well. Alrighty, let's go through the stats. So, after 71 matches Dave played, Lindelof played 90. Harry Kane played 47 matches this season and scored 49. That's insane, with 18 assists. Football Manager, I sometimes only score 40, but that's insane. Martial scored 21 goals this season. Savic with 21. Pogba with 18. Mason Greenwood, playing 23 matches this season, has scored 15. He scored more than Jadon Sancho in half the appearances in the second team, in the Red Devil youth team. Sancho scored 14 with 14 assists. Fernandes 12 and 19. Danny James scored 7 and 2. Marcus Rashford, I'm not going to lie, massively underperformed in this match. He's just not in the starting 11, and he wasn't even that good on the rotation. Neves got more assists and was only 2 goals behind him. Lindelof picked up 3, 1 in the final, of course. Tieth Chong picking up the 2. Maguire with 2. Young with 1 more. But there are the stats. You're most going to pause and have a look at overall. But Harry Kane, 50 goals this season. It's crazy. Running absolutely everything through him. So, here's the Youth Academy. Marcus Mitchell looks alright. 78 overall. Potentially 94. We'll see if... look, you can most going to pause and have a look at some of these guys. I'll let you know if they sort of bustle through the first team. But at the moment, we've got a couple of Youth Academy players. If they rock it up in stats, Jamie Hill looks alright. 82 to 94. I'll let you guys know, of course. Let's go through my career. So after playing 71 matches this season, we managed to win 57. We drew 10. We only lost 2. We scored 182 goals this season. With my Real Madrid series, I believe I scored about 160. PSG and Spurs have offered me managerial roles, but I still want to stay at United for now. We will have a quick look at how the other leagues shaped up as well. Who won the Bundesliga, Serie A, and La Liga, of course. Let's have a quick look at that then. Who made their European spots? We've won the Premier League. There was a bit of an upset in my Real Madrid one as well around Europe. So, first up, I believe, is France, Midgetland, Stoke, Fulham, and Leeds getting promoted. Sunderland as well, and Mansfield as well. PSG won the French League, followed by Monaco and Marseille. Bayern Munich won the Bundesliga, followed by Bayer Leverkusen, Dortmund. Ingolstadt got promoted as well. Juventus won Serie A, followed by Lazio and Inter and AC Milan. So Inter has Champions League football next season. PSV Eindhoven won their league. Benfica won the Portuguese league as well. And who won La Liga? Celtic won the league in Scotland, and Real Madrid beat Barcelona by 3 points. Malaga getting promoted to La Liga. And Galatasaray lost the Turkish league, which is quite crazy. Harry Kane was the top goal scorer, followed by Salah on 19. Mutu for Newcastle, 18 goals, nearly 20 goals this season. That's absolutely mental. So, guys, I've got to end it here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support on the series. If you left a like, a comment, a fantastic comment. There's been a lot of good comments, so I really do appreciate it, guys. All the support you've been giving me on the channel. with the likes and comments and such, Patreon as well, just retweeting. So I just really do appreciate it. I like to say this often. I wouldn't be where I am as a YouTuber without you guys' support, and I truly do mean it. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Season 2. Let me know now, players you'd like me to sign, so we can sort of tailor the career mode and try and get some of your favourite players as well. We've got a massive season next year with added fixtures and difficulty of the Champions League. We're going to try and prioritise that. We might try and drop our cup runs back a bit, but I quite like how it sort of bleeds on over to the league. Newcastle have Champions League football next season. Liverpool and Spurs. Arsenal and Chelsea don't, so it's going to be interesting to see if they mount a title push. I'm happy to sacrifice the league next season if we go for the Champions League, but we did have a... We had an easy run in the Europa League, I'm not going to lie, but it was a long, protracted league, which is thankfully... PSG was probably our most difficult one there, and then like the Inter Milan final. But next year, we're going to be coming up the likes of against Juventus, Manchester City, Barca, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Juventus, potentially. I don't know, obviously. But it's going to be super difficult for that. So, yeah, stay tuned for more career mode videos on the channel. I'm not going anywhere. Still going to be uploading career mode content for the next coming weeks and months. Still doing the Man United career mode, Real Madrid, career mode tutorials. And we'll start slowly working through the top European sides as well. We'll try and do a career mode with the top teams definitely before FIFA 21 comes out. Man, FIFA 21! But it's still a long way. I can't wait. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus